as they were before. That's why I don't really bother with them much anymore. I mean, I've tried.
Alright, we're live today, folks. Good evening. How you doing, XRP Army, Crypto Army? Um, Starting out another day, trying to get this live stream going, get people in here. Try to get people in here and talk. Ladies and gentlemen, come in, speak. Let me know what's on your mind. This is Crypto Talk with Will. We can talk about all kinds of crypto. My main crypto is XRP. XRP is my number one crypto, but I'm willing to talk about any kind of crypto. Just put your comments in the comment box and let's get going, folks. Let's get going. We are doing well today. I had to work a little bit last night. Got off work 8 in the morning, slept. Just got up recently and thought I'd do a live stream and see if we could get people in here. And we did have one person in, but they popped right back out. But that's okay. That's okay, folks. Uh, you know, just get your thoughts together and put it in the chat box and let's come up with something. Yes, Duchess, yes, Well, XRP is at $1.32. You know, we're doing okay today. We could be doing better, but we're holding tough. That's the main thing. We are holding tough. You know, the crypto market's in the red, some little green, but, you know, Bitcoin is at 66,846. And ETH is at 2,055. XRP is at 132, like I said. And BNB is $583. Solana is $79. Dogecoin is at 9 cents. ADA is at 23 cents. BCH is at $444.80. Link is at $8.623. Sui is, I wish Link was at $8,000. That would be nice. But that was misformation right there. Sui is at 0.86. XLM is at 16 cents. TON is at $1.2. Canton is at 14 cents. AVAX is at $8.72. Hey, Pat. Hey, how you doing, Kat? How are you, hon? Well, it's usually slow in here, you know, and when I first start up, usually slow. People pop in and out, you know, but I'm doing well. Oh, you're relaxing some, good. Yeah, you're on TikTok a lot. You're on TikTok a real lot. I give you credit. This is tough, doing the social media stuff. This is tough, you know. But, yeah, so I see you ate a little bit of macaroni and cheese and you're kicking back now. So that's good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I haven't made it yet, but maybe one day I'll be proud of myself. But I'm sticking to it, you know. I believe XRP in the future is going to do me well. So, anybody invested in it, so I'll be all right. Yes, it's definitely a slow process for sure. Definitely a slow process. Keeps us out of trouble. Yes, indeed. But hey, it kills a few hours of the day. You know, I put it out. I usually get a lot of people that visit my room after I'm done live, but that's okay. You know, I like to see people come in and talk about things and talk about crypto. You know, but hey, it is what it is. It takes time to build. And this time of year is kind of rough with the war going on and stuff. People are just not investing the way they should. And, you know, this should be the time to invest when the market's down. But cracking. That's funny. I'll put that up on the board there. Oh, finding the community. Yeah. Let the Kraken out. I like that one. Yeah, it's hard trying to find a community and get things going. But I like the competition. I like the tribe of it, you know, getting it going, you know. But I'm definitely was surprised to see you pop in because I know you're not into crypto or anything. So you come to support me. I appreciate that. I keep getting buzzes on my phone.
People harassment.
Yeah, Timu harassment. Timu's always harassing me to buy something. I can't afford to buy anything. All right, be right back. Okay. So, folks, let's get back to this. We are doing well. We're in the red today, but we're not too far. You know, Bitcoin at 66,855. ETH is at 2,056. XRP at 131. XRP dropped a little bit, dropped from 132 to 131. You know, BNB at $584. Solana at $79. Tron is at 31 cents. Ton. Dogecoin is at 9 cents. ADA is at 23 cents. Bitcoin Cash at $444. Link is at $8, 8.6. Sui is at 8.6. XLM is at 16 cents. Oh, Ton is at $1.2 cents. Sorry, Ton is at $1.2. Canton is at 14.3 cents. H-bar at 8 cents. AVAX at 8. I wanted to watch you do your thing. Thank you. I'm just reading off, you know, stuff, you know. Just reading off the prices and, you know, of the crypto. Right now, the crypto market's down, so we're in the red. We were in the green, but every time Trump opens his mouth, the market either goes up or down. So it's unreal. But it's definitely good buying time for people if they're getting into buying crypto, there's definitely time to buy because the prices are low. I just wish I could afford more. I bought a little bit last week, but not much, very little. I'm saving money, trying to save. But when we drop down further in the summer, the crypto market usually drops because there's not much volume. It usually drops down. We could drop as far as 30%, and that would definitely be great buying. I'm not expecting the crypto market to go up until probably 2027, maybe even 2028. I've seen the crypto market go through this before. Every 4 years it goes through this, so it's no big deal. The only difference is last year we didn't have an alt season. We didn't have a run. And that's the only difference. But it's happened like 8 years ago too. So, when people say the crypto market's dead, it's dead. They've been saying that ever since Bitcoin was created. So, and everything's going digital in the world. So digital money is coming soon. You're definitely going to see it in your lifetime. How do you spell that? Glamorous.
Glamorous life.
Glamorous life. I like that one. I like that. Glamorous life. Well, thank you again for stopping in. I know you're not really interested in this. You're interested in just seeing how I'm doing, and I appreciate that. Oh, yeah? A lot of emails, huh? Wow. Yeah, my email has always been the same, so. Well, I did have a few others. I just don't remember 'em. My memory is horrible when it comes to email stuff and this computer stuff. I'm just learning this MacBook, you know, since I bought it on Temu. So I'm learning it, you know. Got a good deal, so got a good deal on it. Only paid $200 for this MacBook Pro. Yeah, it was nice. So pretty much just learning it. Yeah, that was awesome. As soon as I seen it, I grabbed it quick. They only had 5 left. I was like, oh, I'm grabbing one. I'm definitely grabbing one. Because I've seen the prices on this Apple products, and it's expensive. So I was like, get it for $200? What a deal. Put it on the credit card, pay a little bit here, a little bit there. Yeah. So your channel is doing well. You keep it going. I know you're definitely gonna make it. You're gonna do wonderful things, hon. Your channel is a good channel. I'm not really a TikTok person. I only go on there for because I used to be. When I was on my own, I used to go on TikTok, but yeah, I was baby Or I took a week off. No, I'm starting over again. Yeah, that's the tough part is starting over again. That's the thing about TikTok. You know, you don't go on it for a week. That's horrible. They just punish you. You know, me it doesn't matter if I take a week off or not. Yeah, that's true. Everybody has their own app. You know, it's just TikTok used to be really bad. I mean, I seen some crazy things on there. I was like, wow, stuff that I don't really want to talk about, but I've seen some crazy stuff. I know they're cracking down on that, so that's a good thing. You know, yeah. And you got a positive channel. I like that. Yeah, I love the fact that TikTok is definitely cracking down on the heavy stuff. You know, I give them that much credit. They're doing a lot better than what they used to do. You know, but they sure make you guys work for your money. They make you work for your money. To get, I agree. I get in trouble for dumb stuff. Yeah. Is this yours, baby?
No.
Oh, this is mine.
Well, actually, I'll smoke that. You can have a fluid.
Yeah, I must be chain smoking again. I was ready to light up another one.
You must be channeling Uncle Joe.
Yeah, I must be channeling my Uncle Joe. He used to smoke a carton of cigarettes a day. Yeah, my mom's brother. Fucking, he was a chain smoker, boy. That man could have one in the ashtray. Yeah, one in the ashtray and one in his mouth and one in his hand. Oh, that man, I didn't understand that one. He'd go through one carton every day. Every day. I had to go to the store for him many times. Pick up 5, 6 cartons of cigarettes. But Uncle Joe was cool. He was a cool old guy. My grandpa gave me a hard time, but my Uncle Joe was a good guy. Even though my grandfather shot Uncle Joe in the butt one time with a 22. The family had some craziness to it. Yeah. But I'm glad you stopped by, huh? When you coming back on? Maybe once my live goes over, I'll hop back on, see how you're doing. Yeah, I love you too. I love you with all my heart. Well, not all of it. I gotta save some for Duchess there. She's my heart. Yeah, I bet you're exhausted from the festival. I would have loved that. I would have loved that party, boy. Ooh. Seeing the lights and the glitter and everything. Oh, love you too. We both love you. Should get some rest. Relax. Enjoy yourself. Not trying to rush you off or nothing, but I know you're tired. 20 years. I bet. I bet. You're not a you're not a youngster no more, 40 years old. Ooh, big 4-0. You're getting up there. It's hard to believe that 17 I'll be 17 years older than you. Well, 16 years something. Yeah. It felt like a college. I bet brought back some memories, huh? Definitely bring back memories. Every time I party, it brings back memories. I can't party like I used to, but yeah, let me throw my glasses on so I can see everything a little bit better. Yep, on Saturday, but I made. Oh, okay. I'll go out for dinner. That would be good. Like riding a bike. Yes, it is like riding a bike, but you gotta watch you don't party too much. I know when I party, I smoke a little weed, but when I smoke, I get so high now, it's unreal. I've been buying this martini, black martini, and whew, stuff is mean. Oh, that's cool. Your new friend Sid, huh? That's great. I got hair on my computer. Here we go. Yes, I know Sid. I've hanged around with Sid for a while. I haven't met him in a while, though. It's been a long time. He's a wonderful guy. Yes, he's definitely, he could bring you to different places. You can see different things. Wow. Mail me some. Mail me a friend. Put them in a big cardboard box. I need to hang out with a good friend for a while. Yeah, I bet. Sid comes around every so often, hangs out in Hawaii, but then he nowhere to be found. He travels the world. He's a world traveler. You just gotta be in the right place at the right time to find him. Usually at raves and stuff. He likes his partying. You understand now? It took you a minute to figure out what we're talking about. That's funny. Uh, that's funny. It only took her about 10 minutes to figure out what we were talking about. She's like, Sid, who the hell's Sid? Ah, yeah. Thing is, the more you hang out with him, the less you feel him, you know? He kind of intense at first, and then he dies out quick. I find that the problem with him. Yes, you definitely your dad's son. You definitely are. I'll agree with that one 100%. 100%. Whew. It's starting to get hot in here drinking this coffee and laughing. But the live chat's been pretty dead. It's gonna be dead all night, I think. I'm gonna let it go on for about 2 hours and then I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah, we love watching our horror movies. Watching our Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, and all that. Smoke a bowl and watch a movie. But let's see, want to party later, Prince? Yeah, but party later. Yes, we'll party. Watch a horror movie. Yep, I like that one too. All right, keep trying to set that off, but keep going back on. That is a good one. So, definitely not doing good today in the crypto market, but having a good live stream. That's all that counts. That's all that counts. That is my favorite crypto is XRP. Hopefully one day it makes me rich. If it ever does what Bitcoin did, boy, I'd be happy. be able to buy a house somewhere. Got close to 10,000 XRP now, so and still building my XRP pile. Oh, getting a little stiff. Yeah, sweaty. Let's see, still got 2 people in here, so you must still be in here, Cat. I mean, Glamorous Life. 31 minutes only. Might as well say all my intros here. Bitcoin is at 66,727. Oh yeah, good. ETH is at 2,054. XRP is at $1.31. Dogecoin is at 9 cents. Ether is at 23 cents. Link is at $8. Sui is at 8 cents. XLM is at 16 cents. TON is at 1.2. HBAR is at 8 cents. That is a good price for HBAR. HBAR is definitely a good deal. Litecoin at $52. Trump is at $2. Trump coin, stay away from the Trump coin. Nobody needs to get into Trump stuff. Any celebrity coins or Trump, they'll stay away. The rug pulls. Pump.phone is at 16 cents. That's a good deal. Pepe is down in the buckets. Too low to even talk about. And yeah. Other than that, the crypto market is definitely in the red. Definitely in the red. All through summer, we're going to be going through the pain. The pain of the crypto market. That's probably why there's not a lot of people on. You know, I usually, before on my videos, I would get like 500, people, And now I'm lucky to get 100, on my videos. And all on my live streams have been like 10 people, 15 people. It's been tough. It's been rough. This market is the gas prices and everything, and it just brings up the food, brings up food prices, bring up everything. People just ain't got the money. Or if they got the money, they're holding it for emergencies or to buy I know the crypto people waiting to buy this summer. This summer is going to be some really low prices and people are going to be investing a lot of money. But, yeah. Got a little bit of a cold. Wow, you see maybe 4? Yeah, but I think that has a lot to do with the algorithm, huh? I'm going to have to come in more and pump your channel up. But I've been working a lot and everything. You come on times that I'm at work. I don't usually get off till like 4 o'clock. Sometimes I get off a little early, or sometimes my partner won't show up and we don't go out, but it's very rare. I'm working the 2 jobs, so it's kind of difficult even to find time to do my live. Like I worked last night, I went into work at 12 a.m. I got out at 8 a.m. They called me in. I just went to sleep. My boss calls me in and he was like, I need you to come in. I was like, all right. So I'd drive all the way to Kaneohe, and that's like a 45-minute drive by moped, so I try to. I gotta pay the bills. Don't want to end up homeless, you know. Between paying rent and everything, it's tough. That's why I'm hoping I could get this thing going and be able to get some what they call super chats and stuff. Get people engaged in the room, and you know. But yeah, other than that, it's tough. It's definitely tough. Everything's imported over here, so the prices are unbelievable. I mean, we're paying like $5 a gallon for gas. You know, this war is not going to end for a while. We blew up a lot of stuff over there, and you know they're going to make America pay. You know, they send any oil tankers through, they're just going to blow them up. Iran is no joke. They got a lot of drones. It's all drone warfare right now. So even if they stop the war tomorrow, it would take 6 months to a year to rebuild. You know, that's what they're estimating. It could take 6 months to a year, possibly 2 years. So for them to stop destroying tankers and stuff, it's going to take billions and billions of dollars that the U.S. has got to come up with to stop them from doing what they're doing, you know? So either way, who pays for that? The consumer. We pay for that, you know? Because Trump wanted to go to war and put his name in the paper now that we're all going to suffer, you know? And I like Trump. I thought Trump was going to be a great president, you know? I've been very disappointed with Trump with the tariffs and everything. Okay, go lay down, babe. You have a good night. You be good. Don't be too bad. Sleep well. Definitely sleep well. And have yourself a glamorous life. No rest for the wicked. That's my favorite song. No rest for the wicked. Yeah, that's my favorite song. Yeah. Good night. Yeah, I love you too. Well, folks, nobody in my chat room, but that's okay. I'll get them in later. They seem to come in after to see what I'm doing for some reason. People seem to want to pop in and after I'm done my live stream. Like I've been mentioning, the crypto market is down. BTC is at 66,769. ETH is at 2,052.95. XRP at 131.56. BNB is at 584.08. Solana is at 79.20. Tron is at 0.315144. Dogecoin is at 9 cents, 9025. ADA is at 2 cents, 2395. Bitcoin Cash is at 444.20. SUI is at 8 cents, 8597. XLM is at 16 cents, 3269. Toncoin is at $1.23395. Canton is at 0.14282. H-bar is at 0.08822. AVAX is at $8.77. Litecoin is at 52.41. SHIB is at 0.000000588. Uniswap is at $3.178. Trump coin is at 2.81. Monad is at 0.02501. Polkadot is at 1.240. Pump.com is at 0.001632. Wow, that is low for Pump.com. That is excellent buys right there. Near is at 1.160. Pepe is at 0.000000333. Ethereum Classic is at $7.86. Plasma is at 0.1181. Algo is at 0.1101, up 6% today. Algo's doing good. Polygon 0.0916. And yeah, there's plenty more, but I don't really follow them. I don't follow them much, so we got one person in the chat. What are you popping on there too? Get more people in the chat? I don't think it's going to make a difference. I don't think it's going to make a difference, baby. And we got 2 people in now. Hello, folks. Hello. This is a live stream. You can talk anything on here. What's on your mind? What is on your mind? What are you invested in? Are you just traveling, chilling out, checking things out? Or are you invested in XRP, Dogecoin, any cryptocurrencies? You know, Bitcoin, I believe everybody should own a little Bitcoin. XRP, I believe everybody should own XRP. I love XRP. So, what are you into? What is on your mind? I would like to know. Can you put it in the chat box and we can have a conversation? I guess they didn't want to listen to that. That's okay. This is a live stream, folks. This is a live stream. I wish I could like out the station like TikTok and bring more people in. That would be awesome. But let me see here. What can I do here? What can I do? We will go to my channel here. Oh, I lost a subscriber. I only got 73 subscribers. I had
No.
74.
I thought it was 73.
I only seen 74. 73 subscribers, 4 views in 47 minutes. Subscribers, 4 views in 47 minutes. Wow. I'm going to share this out. I just ask everybody please like and subscribe for future things. You come on here. I'm still building my channel, still building, you know. You're welcome to come in here and talk about anything, do crypto or whatever's on your mind, you know. And this is definitely a place that you can talk about pretty much anything reasonable, you know. I got 2 likes, that's it. Only me and you. My honey forgot to like me. My son.
I liked it.
No, I'm talking about Cat. Talking about Cat, she never liked. That's okay. She probably doesn't know how.
Okay, I see 3 cool XRP mugs. Which one? The black ones, black and white, or the black and white with the type of flag print?
I kind of like this one.
Okay.
Kind of like them all, but
Well, okay, now see if I get that.
but I'll settle for that. That is definitely an XRP mug that I would like. Order an XRP mug so I could have coffee with my XRP, you know, and talk when I'm doing my chats, because this Dark Vader mug is going to be retired. It's going to be retired. We'll be ordering XRP mug because XRP is my main coin. I have other cryptos, but that's my favorite. That's my number one. You're welcome to come in here and talk about anything. Please put it in the chat box. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation about anything that's on your mind. You know, if you want to talk about the war, you like to talk about prices being high, you know, do you agree with Trump? Don't you agree with Trump? You know, if whatever you like to speak, I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to engage. XRP is at $1.31 now. Oh, was that last time I seen it? I will check again. We will check. We will check. I believe that's $1.31. No, XRP is at $1.31. Yes. It is at $1.31. And it's gonna get tougher, folks. The summertime's coming. You know, this is a time where people are just not going to invest the way you want to like them. You know, everybody wants the price to go high. I want the price to go high, but there's nothing we can do about it. But we could come into these chat rooms, we get to know people, and, you know, get to know me, I get to know you, you know. We could have reasonable conversations, you know. Not everything I say you're going to agree with. You know, not everything you're gonna say I'm probably gonna agree with, but as long as we can have a conversation and talk about it, I could see your points, you could see my points, or we just might link together and just be on that same wavelength. You know, you never know until you decide to chat. You know, only had 4 people in the chat room, so it's no big deal. It's rough. It's a rough day in a rough neighborhood. To get people in here is just like pulling teeth at times. Because I am a new channel, and just maybe people just don't want to chat. They just all done chatting away, and they just want to see the price go high, but it's not going to go high. You know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you we have a triple bottom, we have a teacup, we got a cup and handle, we got this, we got that, and we're going to the moon. I'm not going to lie to you about that. You know, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to build a community, to get people to come in and speak and talk, and if you're buying, I like to know if you're buying. I like to know if you're selling. I like to know what you're thinking. I'm not selling. See, this, I don't panic. I do not panic. When prices go low, I buy. That's my buying time, you know? When I see good deals, I'm buying, baby. Yes, indeed. Talk away all day long for 2 hours, and actually I've only been talking 52 minutes. 52 minutes, that's it. I'm gonna smoke another cigarette. Well, at least have a couple of puffs. Because this is my channel and I can smoke, and nobody won't tell me any different. Nah. Smoking's a bad habit. I wish I never picked it up, but I got it. I've tried quitting many, many times, but I enjoy it too much. I enjoy the cigarettes too much, and because I don't do much. I'm not a drinker, you know. I don't sit there and get hammered, so I'm not beating up on my liver, but I do smoke, you know. And I have a green card, so I smoke a little marijuana, you know, and just sleep at night. I smoke a little bit, watch TV, and you know, I don't do it during the day. You know, makes me too lazy. I work too many hours, you know, to yeah, you know, I'm pulling 70, 80 hour weeks, so I can't afford to smoke weed on the job. Not worth it. Not worth losing my paycheck. That's the thing. You gotta be responsible for your actions, you know. And you know, this is no rest for the wicked, though. There is no rest for the wicked. That's my favorite song. There is no rest for the wicked. Yeah. But XRP is going to be wicked in the future. It is definitely going to be unstoppable. Ripple Company is doing amazing things. I'm happy. I'm seeing progress with them. I'm watching them grow. You know, and I feel that things are gonna improve, but I don't believe not until 2027, 2028. I believe we're gonna be at low prices for a while because the kind of money it will take to get back to where we were, yeah, it's a lot of it's trillions of dollars. There's a lot of money on the sidelines, and people are waiting to deploy their money, and it's just a matter of time when they feel comfortable, they'll get into it. I'm hoping with this Clarity Act and everything that things will go better, you know? What else are you looking at, baby?
Just give me something for me.
Yeah, give you something.
I know exactly what I want too.
What do you want?
Beef venom firming serum stick. Firming.
For your face? Alright. I got a firming stick.
That was funny.
Yeah, it is. I like joke around. You gotta have jokes in your life. You gotta have jokes. Can't be serious all the time. And
Okay, seeing that it's what, second now?
yeah, I'd say the
Order
second.
is 61.94.
Nice.
But this is the hat I got you. It's
Oh, that's cool.
in the back. It's like that one, the belt thing, whatever it
Yeah,
is.
cool.
And it's a summer hat too,
Nice.
because you don't really want to wear a wool hat like
No,
Crypto
no,
Mo.
no,
This looks like a wool hat,
no. Yeah.
and that's the XRP cup.
Nice.
But luckily, it's now Amazon is saying I can buy things again. Before I never seen it. Now I do.
There you go.
All right, checkout time.
Amazon. Getting my XRP mug and my XRP hat. Getting a present from my wife. It was awful nice of Duchess to get me my stuff. Means a lot more when she buys it.
Now
for me.
subtotal is 89.32.
That's with shipping and everything.
I can still do it.
Alright. As long as it's not going to throw us out, we should be alright because we pitch in, so everything's a partnership with us.
Order placed. Okay, the hat. Okay. The hat's arriving April 24th, the mug April 18th, and mine between April 27th to May 3rd.
Wow.
I have patience.
Yeah, I have patience too, but that's a long time to wait.
Well, just think.
I figured a week or two at the most.
But I'm sure I'll get an email on my phone letting me know something. So.
Yeah, I'm sure you will too.
I order when I can. Oh, wrong one.
What happened?
I forgot to. Oh, okay. I don't click shutdown and I click sign out, then it goes to the bottom. I've got 3 options. Nice.
Oh,
I'm still learning the Chromebook. So now I'm learning the Chromebook and Apple Mac Pro.
so that gives you things to do.
That little Chromebook is a lot slower than it was when I came in.
Right. Well, we got one person in here, and that's my wife, and we've had people pop in and out. Nobody wanted to say hi or whatever.
Give me over to
Timo still bothering me.
Oh, I'm thinking about forgetting.
No, I'm just gonna ignore them.
It blows my phone up bad. I mean,
'Cause I like Timo.
see, you know what's weird? When you sleep, it harasses me. When I'm up or when I'm sleeping, you're up, it harasses you. But you know, because I'm so stubborn, I'm thinking about trying some teeth.
Now I got 0 people in my room. Ooh, that's weird.
I think maybe you might have a better luck than Amazon. I'm not sure. Oh man, I put up one of yours.
So eat it.
Sorry about that. You can have one of mine.
No, it don't matter. You know I don't eat much of them.
'Cause I'm not much of a banana fan at all.
I don't know why. Banana's good for you.
There's something in the flavor of it. Just frightening. This isn't really all that bad. The banana flavor is not overwhelming at all.
Good. See?
Oh, good. Get my potassium today then.
Yes, potassium is good for you. Too much potassium ain't good for you.
Yep.
But today, folks, today is a good day. Oh, we got 3 likes.
God.
Let me try this over again. Today is a beautiful day. Hawaii, I'm in Honolulu, Hawaii, and we're all just chilling out on this live stream, trying to. Oh, I see my crypto talker reel.
Nice, huh? Who did I? Oh, okay.
3 likes, not bad. Not bad at all. We've had only 1 person watching. Three likes, 1 viewer. 73 subscriptions. I'm trying to get this to be a place where people can come in and talk about your feelings, how you feel about the market, if you're into XRP, Dogecoin, any cryptocurrencies, I'm interested in see what you're into and talk about it. You know, we could talk about the war. We could talk about anything that's on your mind. You know, you sit back, kick back, and chill out with Will. You know. Excuse me while I have a sip of my coffee. Ah, that was good coffee. I love my Kona coffee. I do. Like the most expensive coffee I can get my hands on, besides the Thai coffee and stuff. But I like Thai coffee too. It's strong coffee. But I do like my Kona. And soon I'll have my XRP mug and we'll be drinking at my XRP hat. And I will be happy. I'm putting on the green cap today, hoping it will change. I'm praying to the green gods that the crypto market goes up. But I guess they're not listening right now, so like they say, speak it into existence. Speak it into existence. The crypto market will come back, folks. It will come back. We will have our bull run sooner or later. The summer is going to be slow, but I'm figuring by October we should be back up there again. You know, I'm not expecting some big moves till 2027, 2028. If you disagree, put it in the chat. Let's have a conversation. You can let me know why you feel that we're going to be moving up further, and I'm interested. I'm interested in hearing from my audience. You know, from ladies and gentlemen that into crypto on you know your feelings. I've been through the crypto market many cycles, so you know, well, not many cycles, but many cycles. And I've seen us drop. I've seen the summertime dead. I've seen it. You know, I've felt it. I've felt it in my pocket. You know, but I always made out. Long as I DCA'd down, and I always brought my average down, I was always able to come out with a profit at the end. You know, I had to sell a few times for financial reasons. Man, if I didn't sell my XRP, I'd be a millionaire right now. You know, but things happen in your life. You gotta sell. You need the money. You know, so I needed the money, and it was there. You know, but as long as you keep DCAing down, and you'll be all right. So good evening, folks, or good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. I like to welcome you to my live chat. We have 3 people in here now. I'm hoping it'll grow more soon. But we're talking about the crypto market and about XRP, Dogecoin, whatever crypto you're in. If you're into Bitcoin, if you're into Ethereum, if you're whatever you're into, I'm interested. Put it in the chat box. Let me know where you're at. You know, are you what you're invested in, and how do you see this market going? I'm really interested. Hi, Flamingo. I mean, Flying O. Hello, Uncle. I can't say hello, Uncle once. Hey, I appreciate it anyways, you know. Thank you for stopping in, you know. How are you? How has your day been? Uncle Flying O. Yeah, Uncle Will. I get called Uncle so much, it's unreal. I love it though. I love when they call me uncle, and they treat me like they've known me forever. It's amazing. Hawaii is just amazing. You know, I don't feel unwanted. I always feel loved here. You know, it's it's different than any part of the world. I believe. Any part of the United States. Just Hawaii is just so different. I mean, I think the ones that make it bad are usually from somewhere else. But usually the locals, they're right on. You know, they make you feel welcomed. You know, I mean, you do have some Hawaiians that are prejudiced, but no, not that many. You know, fairly decent day. The market seems boring, but I'm buying tiny bits here and there, hoping things will get exciting again. Yeah, I'm hoping things get exciting again soon too. But yeah, we can only hope and pray. But uh, but I think the summer's going to be pretty boring, so I'm not expecting too much. I'm buying little bits too, little bits here, little bits there. Right now, I got $250 saved and trying to gather some more money together. And I got to check out my bills first, and then I could put some money away. But I got 250 already saved in my savings account at my brokerage company. So, and I'm just gonna be stacking money in there because people are predicting a 30% drop. There's some creators that are predicting a 30% drop, and if it goes 30%, I would definitely like to have some money stored for that. You know, they're expecting XRP to drop below $1. I'm definitely going to be part of that. I'm definitely be interested. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. I'm glad that they're doing good. Yeah, property tax is definitely killer. My property tax in Maine wasn't too bad, but I still dreaded it. you know. Flying over says hi. Oh yeah. Yeah. But I'm glad your friends are doing well. You know. Hawaii is definitely getting high. The prices are getting higher and higher too. But good luck with your tax bill. Get that out of the way. I gotta pay my taxes too. The bill for my land in Arkansas, a few damn thousand. Damn. Damn. Yeah, that gets tough when you get a payout like that. That's what I owe about $2,400 in taxes I gotta pay. Wow, 66 acres down there. That is beautiful. That is totally beautiful. 66 acres. Wow. That definitely needs to be highlighted. Wow, that is definitely awesome. You have some good hunting down there, I bet. That's what I missed about Maine. I had a lot of deer, I had a lot of raccoons. Yeah, that would be nice too if he eliminates capital gains tax. But I don't see it doing that. I can't see that happening. Playing, yeah, I bet. Yeah, I had really good hunting up in Maine. I missed that. I just had to go in my backyard. That's why I never posted my land because I wanted to hunt on it. So I allowed people to go in and hunt. So, because we had a lot of bear, a lot of deer. I mean, I was right next to an apple orchard, 100 acres of apples. My neighbor there was no house there or nothing. That was just his land. He lived a quarter mile down the road, and yeah, definitely income taxes here to stay. Yeah, so we had a lot of deer. That those apples attracted deer and bear and black bear. It was amazing hunting area. It was amazing. But the greedy ex-wife took everything, so it's all good. She had to destroy me again. Duchess is a total difference, I'll tell you. My wife now is like, that's like night and day. She is so good to me. It's unreal. She helps me through everything. She's just amazing. What are you looking at, baby?
Trying to see if there's a direction on this.
You should be. You just gotta keep reading. Yeah. And living in Hawaii it's been an adventure. It's been an adventure.
Oh, it's conditioner?
Yeah. It's a condition of it.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Okay, I tell my friends here the fruits and the bananas and the fear my friends so they always give us fruit bananas and those. Yes, I get a lot of bananas and stuff too. I have friends that give me coconuts and different things. Yeah. That fruit here is amazing. I've lived in Hawaii 23 years.
2004, September 4th.
Yeah, 2004. From 2004.
Date I'll never forget. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we flew into Hawaii and changed our lives.
We'll get back here then.
Yeah. Well, Hawaii's always here for you, flying off. You know that. You got friends, you know.
Pay the bills, sell what you can, get a backpack, book a flight, and we'll meet you at
He's got his business and everything. He can't just pack up. He's well grounded where he's at, so But maybe one day you might decide to come back for a bit. Well, I just had to have a couple of puffs. That was the worst thing I ever did was,
You know, you might understand this.
oh, you'll be coming back, put my life into 2 suitcases and get back there. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what we did. We came with 2 backpacks. We came, we were in Portland, Oregon,
Yeah,
and I was walking past the
Salvation Army.
Salvation Army, and they had a little traveling shop there.
There was 2 people there, and one was pregnant. And one decided to come to the mainland.
No, no, that ain't what I'm talking about.
Oh.
And I seen the little traveling agency, and I walked in and I bought 2 tickets. And when I bought 2 tickets, I went and I met back up with my wife here, and I told her I bought 2 tickets to Hawaii. And she said, "When are we leaving?" I said, "Tomorrow." Yeah, we only had like 12 hours, and we just kicked back at the airport and waited. Yeah, it was just amazing. Flown into Honolulu.
On a new Boeing 777.
Yeah, Boeing 777, yeah. And started our adventure here in Hawaii. Took us a long time to get on our feet, though. It did take us a long time to get on our feet.
We spent a week in Waikiki, and then we migrated to Honolulu.
Yeah. Yeah, went to Waikiki, did our thing and everything. We were homeless for a little while, so. But now that we got a place and everything, got work, and it's just great.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, those
Can you
heads
hold this for a moment?
they just fall off like
There we go. That was a cool. That's exactly how Ashdod is made.
Yeah.
Look down and there you go. Got your name, Ash.
Well, I hope you do come back one day soon, Flino. I really do. I hope you come back and enjoy the life, you know.
We seriously got an aloha bug.
Yeah, we got a aloha bug like crazy.
And the more good things happen in Hawaii, the more the bug gets seriouser. If that's even a word.
Wow.
Wow, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, we only had about a couple of grand in our pocket too when we got here. You know. And we kind of, like I said, started out in Waikiki. We didn't know the rest of the island was cheaper. We just thought that was just the cost of living there, you know. We didn't realize that was not local prices. That was vacation prices, you know. When we got to Honolulu, seen the price difference. We're like, okay, now we understand. We were living like we were on vacation, but couldn't afford it. Wow.
Wow. Hope you're okay now.
Yeah, I hope you're doing better now. Oh. Yeah, you can't worry about money. Because they ain't going to make it appear or disappear, you know. I worry about money once a year. It's just seeing if my company gets funding for the year. That's the only time I worry. Once I hear they got funding, it's like I don't worry no more. I don't worry because I know I got a job, you know. I had to go to work last night at 12 a.m. I worked till 8 this morning. They called me and somebody didn't show up at the shelter, so I had to drive to work and take over for the night. I like the night shift though. You know, I can nap out or whatever. You know, if somebody needs me, they just come wake me up. Right, I agree. 90% of the worry is about never happened, and the other 10% ain't enough to worry about. Yeah, I agree. That's why I try to keep a good humor and everything, and you know, I don't let life get to me. I don't get stressed out. You know, like I said, once a year I get stressed when it comes to the funding, but then once the funding goes through, I'm good. Oh, that went out. So, but doing social work has been interesting. It's been an interesting adventure. You know, you meet a lot of different people, different walks of life. People, I mean, I met a man that was in the Super Bowl. He was in the Raiders in '86, I think it was. He said
Gary
19.
Fossey.
Yeah,
I wore his Super Bowl ring.
Jerry Fossey,
Yep. I'll never forget that.
the big black guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he was a tall black man. Yeah, he was awesome. Being homeless with a Super Bowl ring, I couldn't believe that. I was like, wow. He says that's the only thing he's got left. Yes, I kind of find it in my heart, you know, that especially when I see somebody who get lifted up and they get put on the right track, you know, they get to work and everything. It's like I feel I'm making a difference, you know. I've had many people thank me so much, tell me they owe me everything, and I tell them, no, you owe yourself. You know, you owe yourself. You did it. You put the work in. You did it. I just guided you. I'm just a guide. That's it. I mean, I do have clients that don't put the work into it and they're going to stay where they're at, you know, because they don't make appointments or anything. So, yeah, I'm not religious either. I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious. I do believe there's a God. I'm not a Catholic, a Christian, or anything like that. But I do believe there's a God, and I do believe God only helps those who help themselves, you know, and give unto others as you shall receive. Exactly. Yes. You could call that karma too, you know. If you're going to do bad to people, bad things are going to happen. If you're going to do good for people, good things are going to happen. Yeah, that is true. There's a lot of people that I deal with that don't have that motivation to do anything. Yes, I definitely believe in karma too. Definitely believe in karma. You know, and life is just you only get it once. You know, And it's what you do with your life, you know? It's going to make all the difference, you know? But I have seen people go from nothing and now they're like where I'm at, you know, pretty much. And it's great. I bet you do. You seem like that type of guy. You like to spread karma like butter. I believe that. I definitely believe that. You have a good heart, oh. You have a good heart, man. You know. I could tell by just talking to you. You know, you know, we're similar. You know, we got similar. I think it's our age too. You know, different age groups and like different way of thinking. You know, we're pretty close in age. Yes, we definitely will. We definitely will, my brother. It'd be nice to have you back on the islands and everything. You know, maybe you won't stress. I think you controlled your stressing. I think you learned from your mistakes of stressing too much, you know. It's definitely not good for your health. Kahlua pork, lomalomi, salmon, oh, whew, fresh boy. In the morning, my mouth is watering now. Mine is too. That sounds killer. That sounds killer. Yeah, hapia. Hapia is killer. Gotta have some hapia. Hawaii's just, their food is unreal. Yeah, Zippies is still around. They have Zippies a few different places. I can't remember. But there's Zippies downtown, down by, I think, in Chinatown. They have their Zippies on the edge of Chinatown there, right by the mortuary places. And they have Zippies close by IHS. They have a few Zippies that I know of. Yeah, definitely. One of the best foods I ever have. I mean, I like Italian food too, you know, but I love Hawaiian food, especially fresh, caught right out of the ocean. I have some diver friends, and they get some killer fish. I sample at work. They're uh, they're in my shelter. They go diving, and they come back with fish, and they give me a test. You know, it's like, whew, fresh eye, all kinds of stuff they catch. And a bunch of fish that I can't even pronounce. Yeah, they have Jack in the Box still here too. Yeah, it's got kind of expensive, but there's one on Ward Street that we stop in once in a while. Curly fries and stuff like that, and grab a burger. You know, you want a haul? I don't know if this is any left. Yeah, there is. Oh, But Jack in the Box is, yeah, it got expensive. Definitely got expensive, but it's a quick meal, you know? It's a quick bite to eat. Oh, wow. You got good at the pigeon talking. I'm not there. I can't get rid of my Boston accent sometimes. I don't know. But but when I'm around them, I kind of talk a little bit, but not much. Like where you stay. Where you stay, brother? Yeah. Ah, today's been a good day. Been on an hour and 36 minutes. I'll get off in about 25 minutes or something. The kind, yeah, the kind. What's the kind? You know, any kind, the kind. Yeah. It took me a while to figure that one out when they kept saying that. I was like, what the heck is the kind? Grimes. Yeah, the Grimes. Yeah, it gets funny. A Wahoo definitely gets funny. It's and I hear it's more pigeon talk over in the Big Island. I have a friend that's over there. He's funny. When I talk to him, it's funny. He lived most of his life on the Big Island. He's only over here for in my shelter for now, but he's going back. Yeah, I did too. The kind bud. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Well, I like my kind bud. No, I like smoking the kind and watching horror movies. Yep, Bakalolo, bud. Yeah, because I'm not much of a drinker anymore. I gave up drinking years ago, so gave my liver a break. So now I got my green card, so I go to the dispensary and I pick out my flavor. We have the black martini now, and it smokes really good. So I don't know if you smoke, but it sure kills the aches and pains in my body. Yeah, that would be something. I like to experience the Big Island too one day. Yes, natural medicine. Yes, I agree. Awesome. Yes. Pakalolo brings out like, huh, makes me feel relaxed. It just helps so much mentally and physically, you know. Yes, it is definitely natural medicine. Yeah, I paid like $110 for a quarter ounce of this black martini. It's killer, killer smoke. Yes, I agree. It's the best bud. Yeah, because you grow bud all year round here, you know. That's what I like to get into. I like to grow a few plants. But I really ain't got the room in my apartment. I got this small little, it looks like a Japanese apartment, you know. But yeah, you're definitely down for hours. Yeah, all the stuff I get is grown here, so at the dispensary I go to, they get some killer buds. Speaking of that, I think May I gotta renew my license there. I'm gonna have to put it on the credit card. Uh, so I don't have to worry about it for a couple of years. Because, like I said, I'm not a drinker, so once in a while I like to have a beer. My apartment 4 years was at Lures, and the tiny ass bathroom, tiny place for sure, but we pretty much only slept and showered inside. We lived outside. Wow.
I've heard of people that do that.
Yeah, that's pretty much this place. It's a one bedroom, but got a small kitchen, gas stove, refrigerator, everything, and tiny, real tiny bathroom. The shower, only one person could stand in there. There's no bathtub, just a one person stand up stall, you know. But it's real tiny. But it's home, you know. It's a place to sleep and chill, you know. Since I work 60, 70 hour weeks at times, you know, it's but my hours are being cut back, so I'm only going to be probably doing about 50-hour weeks between both jobs. I'm trying the LOI. Oh, I kind of think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, there's a person I know. They gave their family their house, and 455 Lures, Westboro Pacific Polynesian Roxy Room managed the building. It's still there, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna need a third suitcase for my crypto treasures. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping it pays off for the both of us, man. I'm hoping You know, I never ended up losing yet, so, you know, but I am down a lot. We just got to wait for the crypto market to go back up and we'll be feeling good again. Okay. Giovanni Street. Giovanni Street. Uh, I'll look that up. Where that is. Uh, Man, things always put them out. Ask now. Okay, where are you? KEOMIANA. Search. Okay, now I see where that is. Okay. They got a tattoo and coffee bar close by. Yeah, yeah, that's how it's spelled. Yeah, we live a little ways, not far from it. Only 17 minutes from my place.
Isn't that in Waikiki? Keona Street?
I don't know. Yeah, yeah, I see Diamond Head, and it's like a 17-minute bike ride, it says. I had this. I put it on bikes, so when I'm driving my moped, they don't have a moped thing for some reason. And if I put it on car, sometimes it tries to send me on the highway, so I got to put it on bikes. Yeah, but that's not far. It's not. That's Waikiki. Yeah, Duke's Waikiki. Macaulay, Malalai. Oh yeah, I know exactly where that is now. Yeah. Okay. I remember giving people directions there in McGee and whoever and VH. Okay. Me, I'm horrible with directions. I can't ask somebody for directions. I just go on Google Maps, hook it up to my bike, and I just drive and watch the map thing. And I bet right where I live, my picture window is the highway. They go cranking by here on their Harleys like it about take you off the bed. It is so loud. I'm only 15 feet from the highway. It's nuts. I got a big picture window and It's nuts. My bedroom is crazy. That's all I hear, the traffic go by all day. But you get used to it. At first, it was rough. Yeah, outside that picture window, yeah. It's like the Indy 500. Yeah, yeah, H1 here or whatever it is. It's kind of nuts. I think that's why the apartment was so cheap, because of the constant noise. But still, $1,100 for a small apartment. I was only paying $750 at my last place, so it's a little bit of a boost. But it was through my company, so the place I'm working for. I was keeping an eye on the building. I was a building manager. I had 3 jobs at that time. I had 3 jobs, so I was a building manager and I collected rent and everything. And I was paying $750 for a 2 bedroom. It was great. Yeah, but then we had to move here, so we're paying 1,100 now here. So it's not too bad, especially for Hawaii. Yeah. But I don't get paid much money. I only get paid $20 an hour in my job, so it's. It's kind of hard at times. But good things happen to those who wait. I believe that sooner or later good things are going to come. But as long as I have Duchess in my life, I have it well, believe me. Oh, wow. That's definitely a good price for that. 1,400. I don't know if I could afford 1,400. But that was back in 2008. Imagine what that's worth now. How much they're paying. Yes. She keeps me grounded. She keeps me going. Yeah, I bet you the price is way higher now. It'd probably be hard to afford a place. I guarantee it's probably about 2 grand or probably more. Yeah, my neighborhood's kind of a little rough. A lot of homeless and stuff. So, but I deal with them. I mean, I had a person try to take my mopeds one night. They couldn't get them going because they're all chained up. They're hopping on it, trying to kickstart it. I was at work, and my neighbor told the guy, "Better get out of here. The police are called," and the police came. And oh, I bet. Must have been nice sleeping on the deck, though, in the backyard. Nice and cool at night. Yeah, good times, I bet. I think that's the problem with most people is they underestimate themselves or whatever, and they're not willing to push to get what they want. Sleeping on the deck, not your moped tubes. Right? Yeah. I got one moped now. Its battery's dead. I gotta get it going. Since I got 3 mopeds, like yeah, all tons of comments here from you and Duchess and yeah. We did have one person that popped in and he kind of popped out, but that's all right. I know this channel's gonna take a long time to get going. I still gonna be building on it more and everything. I'm figuring, like I said, still figuring this MacBook out and seeing what I can do with it. And I was just hoping more people would come in and talk, But it's okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. But you're definitely going to have to let me know when you come to Hawaii. We'll roll out the red carpet. Okay, hit the hay. Good night. Oh, aloha. Have a good night, brother. Laying that one up. Doesn't want to lighten up. This thing gives me troubles. It's weird. Oh, there we go. So welcome, folks. Welcome to my live stream. If anybody's in here, if not, you're missing out. Missing out a good live stream. You can talk about anything here with Will. Will's always willing to listen and talk about anything. Talk about the crypto market. We're in the red today. Things ain't all that great. And really not much more to talk about, folks. I wish everybody the best. God bless everybody. And, just hang in there. I know soon the crypto market should boom a little bit. And we should be doing all well after summer, October. October is going to be our time to shine. So, with everything I've talked about today, I haven't really talked about much because nobody really came in much except for Flying O. He's a good friend of mine, and we have chit chats a lot about Hawaii and everything. And So, y'all take care now. I'm in my live stream. Aloha from Hawaii. Crypto Taco Will. Aloha.